Best Documentary are Trouble the Water, Tia Lesson and Carl Deal.
And what brought you out here tonight besides the pre-Oscar festivities?
Trouble the Water, our film, was used for Benefit for Historic Green, which is a coalition of groups working in the Lower Ninth Ward to rebuild, in an environmentally sustainable way, the community there.
Great. Yeah, I know tonight one of the main initiatives was to rebuild schools green in New Orleans.
Right. Well, so much of New Orleans was flattened during the storm, and people want to come home and they can't. There are no schools for a lot of the kids who do want to come back.
Right.
And we support these initiatives.
Yeah.
If we're going to start all over from scratch, let's do it right.
And it'll be better than it's ever been.
Do it right.
Yeah.
But we need to get the resources there.
Yeah.
And that's why these types of events that raise the profile, bring attention to the issues, and bring money to this really vital cause are so important.
Yeah. Yours is a documentary, I assume?
Our documentary, Trouble the Water, is about what happens when extreme weather meets extreme poverty.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not about a storm. It's about a community that was failed long before Katrina hit. It's a story of hope and survival and community resilience.
Wow,
and
that's beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
And it has
a
rockin' soundtrack too. The star of the film is a rapper who survived with her husband the storm and
in New Orleans.
carried 40 people out of Hurricane Katrina on the back of a truck.
Wow.
And this is the story of how they began to rebuild their lives.
Wow, that's fascinating. It was a pleasure to meet you both.
Likewise.
So much.
Thank
Our
you.
website is troublethewaterfilm.com, and there are resources on the website directing people to act. Thank you.
So what brought you here tonight?
Well, I'm a huge supporter of Global Green USA. I think it's great that this is the school's initiative, Go Green. I think it's crazy. I think it's dope. And I mean, who doesn't want to lower CO2 emissions in schools?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for it.
Of course.
And then everyone can go on globalgreen.org
Right.
and sign the petition
Right.
to get Obama's attention to try and, get this school's initiative taken seriously.
I'm pretty green, and I hope to be more green.
How do you incorporate that into your home?
Well, I switched to a renewable energy provider. I drive a hybrid. Just try to, not keep things plugged in, because a lot of things that you're not using, they drain a lot of energy and they, increase your carbon dioxide footprint. So I try not to leave my computer plugged in. Like your cell phone charger actually drains a lot of energy. And just educate myself. Like globalgreen.org, their website. I went on it today. It was amazing. Like what they're doing with the schools, like having green schools. It actually saves so much money in the long run, and it's better for kids. And we just went on this bus. It's amazing. They're like taking sewage and using it for fuel. They're fueling that bus with like solar power.
Unreal.
It's amazing. They said they can fuel a rock concert with like solar power. They're so interesting, those people that have the bus. She's one of my great friends, and when I wear her clothes, I feel hot.